Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's Noun O'Clock, baby.
GM. Welcome back, everybody, to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're watching the end of the auction for Noun 1419. This gavel we wound up with yesterday. If you want to watch the end of the auction with us, you can go to nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. That's nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. They'll both take you to the same place. While you're here, you can pick up Nomo Noun number 1419, this beautiful blue lint we got yesterday. For only 0.00069 ETH. That's $1.89 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury. It goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, yellowcollective.xyz is the place to be. Congratulations to Twister for picking up another beautiful collective noun, his very own trait, the squirt gun head for collective noun number 504. We're going to settle that in just a little bit and see what we get for 505. But in the meantime, 2.26 is the top bid on this gavel noun. We're going to see what we get. We have had an eventful day here at ZRM. If you are not aware, every Monday, 11 a.m. EST, we do the Noun Square weekly update where we talk about all things nouns that have happened in the last week and everything that is going to be happening in the upcoming week, as well as interview some interesting folks from the Nounish community. In today's case, I interviewed Nathan, also known as Anaroth, from Atrium. Today was Atrium Day, so pinning that up. Thank you so much. Yeah, just about 8 hours ago, we interviewed the one of the guys who does community over at Atrium, Anaroth. You've seen him around. All about what it's like working with a this new thing, this media collective. It was a really great conversation. I had a ton of fun. He had a ton of fun. Hopefully the listeners did, but I wasn't as concerned about that at the time. So go check it out. It was a good time. And then immediately after that, typically the Noun Square Weekly takes about an hour and a half. Today, we deliberately cut things a little bit early. And the reason for that was because we knew that we were going to be talking to each other all day regardless, and wanted to give everybody a rest. Because immediately after that, at about 12:30 p.m. EST, we went live again on YouTube and Twitter. Unfortunately, there is not a VOD for this. We did have to take it down, but we premiered episode 5, part 5, I should say, but they call it episode 5, of The Rise of Blues, the Nouns movie that Atrium is putting together. So if you want to see everything going on with that, you're going to want to go over to Atrium, or Nouns.movie, actually. You'll be able to see everything there. Episodes 1 through 3 are available also on YouTube, but you should check them out on Nouns.movie. And on the 3rd episode, you can actually mint your favorite frame. And if you do so, that will, like, literally your favorite frame of the movie for about the same price as a Nomo. And if you do so, that'll give you access to watch part 4 and I believe imminently part 5. So, very excited about that. Go check it out. They're token gated because they're planning on, submitting this places, and they sort of have to keep it mostly private. But it was great. We also got to interview Ian Russell. I was as professional as I could be while fangirling. But Ian is a voice actor. If you're like me and have spent an ungodly amount of time playing Payday, then you've had Ian talking at you a lot, because he is the voice of the operator at the back end of Payday. So I was having a great time. At 30 seconds left on the auction if we don't get another bid. Nounoclock.live, NOMO.WTF. It is going to be a Nounder Noun Day. And doesn't look like we're going to get another one. All right, that's it. We're playing the feud. It is. Yep, and that settle button still isn't working. So you know the drill. Give it down a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you don't. If we get enough thumbs ups on a noun in the first 2 seconds or so, we'll try to settle it. That's going to be the noun that's on auction for the next 24 hours, unless somebody else gets to it first. Recently, we haven't been able to settle nouns, but we'll see what happens today. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to the actual FOMO noun site for today, because I want to be able to see both of them. Because like I said, it is a Nounder Noun Day.
Both evil nuggles.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that orca. I would really like to be able to pull up a settle window. That would be grand. There we go. We are still looking for the first ever lilac body. We haven't had a chance to settle it yet. Hopefully we'll be able to.
More lavender ones for 420.
Oh, I do like that on the chain. I can't believe we're already at 420. I remember when we minted regular 420.
We're gonna have to try to get a weed
Oh,
head tomorrow.
that tree is pretty good. And yeah, we are. For anybody who was not there or doesn't know the lore, we tried. We struggled for hours. For not for hours. We struggled for like 45 minutes, which felt like hours because typically Noma lasts about 5. But on Noun 420, we struggled for ages upon ages on this show to try to get a weed head noun. And eventually, I think like the auction winner probably just settled it. We didn't manage to get it. After 45 minutes, somebody just went, fuck it, which at that point, very fair. But then the next day, because obviously 420 noun or noun, so we got 420 and 421 at the same time. The very next day, 3 nouns into playing FOMO, we see a weed head and we get it. So it is 422. And that's 422 has since become the nouns version of 420. So we are going to try to repeat that feat. If we can get it, if I do see a weed head for 1420, I will probably end up trying to get it. As a sort of redemption. But
And that wine barrel's nice.
that is pretty okay. Ooh, that's such a good fact. I love that. Ugh. You know, if that head was gonna get anybody, decay body makes sense. Kind of like the calendar. Kind of like that tooth. I don't like the greasy tree. Decaying goat. And the O stapler. Nothing useful in either one of these.
Mm.
Was it just me or was that block really long?
I don't know. Average.
Seemed long to me. Fried brain. Relatable. Oh, that's a pretty good treasure chest.
Yeah, sure. It looks like a carpet underneath it.
Yeah. But like kind of like one of those like one of those carpets for like a playroom where it's basically just like a picture of waves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is hard to pass up. That's basically Crocodile
There's a
Rock right
lilac
there.
one.
What?
That rabbit's a lilac one. It's too
It
lilac.
is?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because it's the accessory is the
I
vibrating.
was looking on FOMO. I'm an idiot. It hasn't been updated yet. So
Go
I
back
was
to
never
normal.
going to
It's
see a
on the
lilac body.
it's on the bottom.
Yeah. That was me being stupid. I kind of like that the owl. I am gonna keep up the voting on another tab that's not gonna be on the stream. So I will still see it, but for anybody who does want to participate on FOMO, but this is the only way that we're gonna be able to see the accurate trades. Ooh, I like that speech bubble. I like it more on the FOMO version. Oh, lilac body.
Yeah, for the Nounders.
I don't care. I hit the button. Are we gonna get it?
420. Nope.
Nope. Okay, well. We gotta. I don't know if that went through at all. Oh, well, we got a pretty decent tornado on the auction
Boo.
now. Huh?
I said boo.
Oh, fuck you. Not well, now it's time for Nomo Nouns. If you're not there already, nounclock.live, NOMO.WTF. You're going to see all these nouns arrayed before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them. Spam click it with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are limited until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo Noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet or your own OP, or your clicks will not be counted.
Unicorn.
What?
I missed that unicorn. I must have been
So
on a
did
different
I.
site. Well, you were on a different website completely.
Well, yeah. You don't have to rub it in. Anyway. I keep thinking FOMO is updated and then it's not. We'll see what we got. We're playing the feud. Let's go!
Final round. Unicorn versus Bunny. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight! Unicorn wins. Fatality.
All right. I can't believe we missed it on FOMO. We got a beautiful Moonicorn Nomo Noun. If you want to pick this up, you can do so for the next 24 hours, which is 0.00069 ETH. That's $1.89 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury. Goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, once again, congrats to Brett for picking up Collective Noun number 504, and we're going to see what we get for Collective Noun number 505. And that is going to be a... Safety optimism. That's right, it's the OP superhero head with a safety vest. If you want to check out this Yellow Collective Noun number 505, you can do so at yellowcollective.xyz. The Yellow Collective is an on-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse and beyond. And by artist, I do mean any sort of artist. You don't have to be a visual or a digital artist. You can be a painter or a sculptor or a musician or a dancer or a singer or an actor or an animator, any sort of art that you might create. If you can mint it, we were interested in funding it. So check it out. Collective Noun number 505. It's a fun one. All right. Hi, Ben, by the way.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I tried to settle with the button, but that didn't work. So other than that,
No,
okay.
well, the thing is, you can only test it while it's live. So I'm glad we had a little bit of time today because I tested it as soon as it started and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, okay, now I'll run this through. Then redeployed the app, which takes about a minute and a half. And then I got a different error and then it was over. So we try again tomorrow. It's so annoying.
We live in
I
hope.
should probably just spin up testnet, but to spin up a testnet of the auction and then of Nomo as well, that's working correctly is so much work. Like there's so many little moving parts you've got to set up just to test it locally. It's easier to just test it on the main thing. So yeah, we try again tomorrow. At least it looks correct. We just got to use a different button to settle for now until I can figure out why that settle button's not settling.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And I'm like halfway through, I guess, or some amount through making the auction interface with like pending bids and everything. So we can replace that iframe. We'll have our own little built-in one. So we'll hopefully have all the things we need all on the one interface soon.
Awesome. Looking forward to
Right.
that.
We'll probably launch it on the 1000th and last daily show.
Okay, so we're gonna launch it on like 999.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm gonna try and do it sooner, but it'd just be funny that we finally get all the features we need working correctly, as we don't do a show each day.
Yeah,
That's
funny.
all right,
That's
we
the
can still
word.
play it. We can still
You
play
can
that.
still play it. After 1,000, I've done my time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I still love that daily auction moment, and I think being able to see the bids coming in and pending bids, all that last action, and then seeing which one you could settle, regardless of FOMO. Like we'll have our own janky FOMO on Nomo, and then playing Nomo. I think like that's something I'll continue to do whenever I can, anyway.
Yeah, I'll probably still watch it for a bit, but
yeah, you deserve
see.
a break at this point.
I'm gonna nap for about a month.
The next 900 days.
Oh God, I wish. Oh, that would be ideal. But no, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that was our shenanigans. We didn't get the noun we were aiming for, but we did get a twister, which is a good looking one, despite someone's protests. We got a fantastic looking Nomo and a wonderful collective noun, so I'm happy with that. The only other thing we haven't done is checked out the proposals, and like I mentioned earlier, the Nouns Breakers Worldwide prop is live for voting. It just started. We went over most of these on the Noun Square Weekly space earlier today. If you're not coming to the Noun Square Weekly, you're going to be missing a lot because we have transitioned these Noun O'Clock live spaces to be light shows where we just, do the auction and, play FOMO, play NOMO, mint a yellow collective noun, and then look over what all's been happening briefly on proposals and then call it a night. So you're going to be missing stuff if you don't come to that weekly show. Just saying. 11 a.m. EST every Monday. But otherwise, There's another prop up that I haven't looked at all that I literally just saw. Drew Hanlon, nouns and base and Coinbase, a slam dunk. We'll have to read into that later. But anyway, that's about it. Is there anything that we haven't talked about? I know that there's one thing, Brett, that you might want to bring up.
Oh, yeah, the next character design round started today. I put out the prompt this morning. I'm just looking forward to see what everyone does. There's a lot of great entries in the last one. I think over 20.
Sweet. I'm excited. I want to go look at the last round. I'm trying to pull it
I
up
think
now.
there's 1 day left on the yellow round as well for the Valentine's contest.
It's, well, there's 16 hours. Yeah. For anybody to know about it, go check out the Yellow channel over on Warpcast. That's also going to be the best place to learn about the Yellow Collective. But otherwise, we've got an art contest going on in there right now to make some Yellow Valentine's art. So go check that out. This is the random character rounds Brett is talking about. Week 2 is just went live, so there's nothing in there yet. But week 1 has got a ton of fun. I love seeing all the different takes. This is so cute. Oh, the dragon. Oh, God, that smile is terrifying. Oh, the little Jasmine one.
I know exactly the one you're talking about. It's great.
Oh, what, the terrifying smile or the Jasmine?
Mm-hmm. The smile.
With the parrot and the...
Mm-hmm.
It's beautifully done, but God damn. Oh, Kimmy looks like a video game character. Oh, the baby. Oh, these make
And
me
then I went,
happy.
the first round was all of these cute characters. Second round, total opposite.
All right, what is this character prompt? Tommy has owned a sandwich shop for almost 20 years, and it is just an absolute nightmare. Food is always old, rotten, and moldy. There's bugs and critters that scatter with every flicker of light, and everything is always sticky. Tommy doesn't really do much to take care of the shop or himself, either. It's unsure which smells worse, him or the rancid salami behind the deli counter. He's a fairly short man and often has to use a stepladder to reach things on the higher shelves. When people complain about the food, Tommy just yells at them to get out of his shop and go find somewhere else. Most people don't even bother to go in anymore because it's incredibly disgusting and the owner is always mean to everyone. Please decide what this disgusting sandwich shop owner Tommy looks like and draw him in your style. This sounds like something you would draw.
Yes. It is. I'm trying to keep them like a little open-ended as well, like story driven, like put a little narrative behind it so people could start to imagine what it would look like as well. I think that might help some of the artists.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's interesting to see the parallels from what we were talking about earlier with like finding character voice. It was also comforting to hear Ian use basically the same method I do for figuring out the voice for a character when you get the concept art for them. Like looking at the way their face is shaped and trying to find in their body and their physicality and finding a voice from that. I think it makes sense to do the same thing here, where it's like, yeah, you use the backstory to figure out how not just a description, but the movement of a character, so they're not just T-posing. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I love the way the previous round turned out. I think I'm gonna like this next round considerably less, but
You know, it's open to any illustration stuff if someone wants to do more like character turnarounds or expression sheets or anything like that. Be my guest.
hell yeah. It's gonna be fun. So already go check that out. It is on Warpcast/character designs. In order to see all of this, you can also go to rounds.wtf and look up the character designs around here. The character design that we know as around here. Random character rounds, week 2. You can find it right on the rounds homepage. Discover. Along with Nouns Animators and Nouns Amigos. So, yep, right there. Random character rounds, week 2. Just sort by highest reward, and it's currently on the 4th place. All right. Sounds fun. With that done, is there anything else we wanted to talk about? Ben, is there anything else you wanted to bring up before we call it?
No, I'm good. I thought, I was just sitting here tapping away trying to make these things work. I thought I'd jump on.
All right. Well, then, in that
tomorrow
case,
I have better news.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Don't worry about it too much. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
In that case, thanks everybody for coming to 9 o'clock live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're going to be back here once again tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel, about 7:15 p.m. EST, a little later. Until then, don't forget to check out Nomo Now, number 1421, this beautiful moonicorn for just 0.00069 ETH. That's $1.88 USD. Don't forget to check out the Yellow Collective auction at yellowcollective.xyz for collective noun number 505. And if you have a noun or any voting power, don't forget to vote on the proposals. We've got 3 up right now and more on their way. On that note, we will see you on YouTube. We will see you on Twitter. Go listen to the Noun Square Weekly. The space is pinned up above, or you can just scroll down on our page a little bit from where I'm talking behind the mustache. But we'll see you on YouTube. We'll see you on Twitter. We'll see you on Spotify. We'll see you on Warpcast. More than anything else, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.